And now we're live. We're back. It feels like we haven't done an episode in a long time, but we've been apart for a long time, so it's been due to logistical errors. I guess you could say that. You've been in Chicago. Exactly. Where'd you do? A majority of your camp was in Thailand, wasn't it?
Thailand.
How long was it? 6 weeks? 6, 8?
8 weeks.
But it felt like a long time. My camp felt like ages as well. It was like a solid.
I think you were training for way ages.
Well, I started at Jackson's early, so that was like 12 weeks out. I think it was too long. I'd go back down to 8 weeks for sure. I just timing wise, that's how I ended up over there. But that was before Lions got shut down. So yeah. Wow. So unfortunately now Lions, a new gym moved in and they pushed Lions out. So we've got to find a new spot here. We're gonna have to find like a factory. If you know anyone who has a factory or spot for us to train and do the podcast out of, hit us up. Let us know. But
until then, find me at Westfield.
Parking lot. A lot's happened since then, but so let's go recap. Chicago. Big things. Top 10, baby. What phase is it?
Phase 2, baby. You know what
phase
time
2.
it is.
Let us know. Give us a bit of insight. Lead up, injuries, leading up. Thailand.
Yeah, so I was over at Tiger. Camp was good. I was with Glenn Sparv.
Animal.
Fucking animal. Ugly cunt.
Ugly,
animal.
But animal. Ugly animal.
Just a good bloke and a good mate of mine. He pushed me, eh?
Massive help.
Massive, yeah, massive.
Well, bro, so hopefully we can head over for Mark's camp, but I can't wait to wrestle with him again.
You didn't know about Mark's camp, did you?
No one knew?
About that? No, I don't know.
No one knows.
It's on anyway. Russia, we coming.
Yeah, we're heading over for Mark's camp in Thailand. Get a little bit of a sweat out there, and but bro, he's just a beast, man. I got wrestle fucked by him for like.
Bro, and he fights it like. He's just, yeah.
So this Glenn Sparv, he's just a beast. He trains out of Tiger Muay Thai. What is he?
He's also the AFC champ.
Yeah. Where's he from? Norway? Finland.
Finland.
Got a big ass mullet.
No one even knows where it is.
He's about 100 kilograms, but he used to drop down to 77 at welterweight, and he's just an animal. Like just grabs it. He's like a bear.
Very good.
Yeah, he's.
Out there, the Hickman brothers. Shout out to Frankie and George.
Good dudes.
All the Tiger Muay Thai. They've always been looking after us.
Joey,
Sam.
Yeah, thank you to Tiger Muay Thai and VWAT for having us out there. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
But
we're coming back to phase 2.
It's the only thing with Thailand, but Thailand got me a couple times.
You see, that's because it's my land, Thailand.
Thai's
you know
land.
What I mean?
Tyson's land.
No, Thai's land.
Thai's.
Why?
This whole lead
what
up.
Happened
this whole lead up, I got done a couple times. Like I got hit. I've travelled a bit. I've travelled a little bit. I usually don't get hit with the scams. I'm usually pretty good. And in Mexico, bang, got card skimmed.
You are a scam.
$1,000 card skimmed straight off the ATM. Then Thailand, police scams. Took my ass to jail. So I got a week and a half out.
What happened in Mexico? They're not even cooked. No,
it was. I told you. I was like, you only put them on for like 10 minutes. So we got the barbecue going in the background. Tyler's been the Gordon Ramsay, and just Ramsay's nuts. Ramsay's nuts in his mouth.
Fuck. Bro, lucky I had to try one, eh?
Instead of feeding everyone, and
they're going back on. The boys.
Oh, let that go back on. Well, I guess we can go have a chat over here. Just while we're letting everyone know that these are all for show. All for show. Well, there was a little bit of technical issues there, so we went back to the lapel mics. So hopefully,
we're still out here, but Western Sydney, we're back.
How's
phase 2, baby?
Yeah. Anyways, the police, they got me for prescription medications. It was for joints. They got me. I had all my cash in there. He went to take all of it, and then I was like, not getting done again on the way home, so no helmet. and I'm talking Thai prison too.
Bro.
It was like there was ice dealers, the meth heads, just the floor. I was locked in with stripper John. It wasn't a good experience, especially.
He's not a good person to be locked away because he's a good-looking cunt, you know. Like, bro, if you start getting raped, I don't know if I'm gonna
help you. I don't know if I got.
We're boys and all.
Like I can fight good, but there's 10 of them. Like
it's not my fault. You look good, you know what I mean?
Like your butt's all
You're
firm.
good looking, bro. You're good looking.
And your butt looks firm. Like
just trying to be a back. Take off for the team, bro. Fuck. Just go with it.
Is that all good? Should I chuck the lid on?
Flip the chicken. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm gonna have my own barbecuing.
So we're gonna start up a whole segment barbecue.
We've got munchies all around here.
Full barbecue segment. Yeah. So then, as soon as I got out of the jail, it was thank you to Joey for helping me out there. She got me out the next day. They wanted to keep me in for 4 days, but they just had to go pay the fine and straight out. But then got stomach bug. Yeah, it wasn't the Thailand food just threw me off.
Just weakness, you know what I mean?
Yeah, weak stomach.
You got to get amongst it.
I
get up in there.
For the best.
Oh yeah. I've been going there for a while. I drink the water.
That's the difference, but you know the
do's and the don'ts.
Yeah, exactly. It was probably my first week there, and just shouldn't have gone to on my last week of camp. So, what about the actual fight? That going into it?
My shoulders pretty fucked.
Just
I had a bit of drama with that the week before, so I had to go get a cortisone shot and fucking held up. And then the day of the fight, it just started like hurting again. I was like, oh my gosh. But other than that, man, good camp, good. The boys trained me, Kodo. I didn't cut weight the whole week or nothing like that. You know, no, I've never done that.
Yeah, I work up on weight.
Yeah, I'm still fairly new to doing all this. Yeah,
you run like that much as well, though. I saw you running, man. I was like, that's
Kodo, bro.
Crazy amount every day.
Kodo makes us run, man. Yeah,
right.
But that's old school training, and I love it. And that's what I'm confident to fight 3 rounds all the time. But now I've actually done it. You know what I mean? I know.
Shut everyone up.
I know what I can do more if I get there again. But I also know like
you knew you could do it the whole time as well. Yeah. But it's good just to show.
But knowing and doing is still very different 100%. Things. I know I can do anything and then actually doing it.
Yeah, for sure. Was it a surprise when you weren't putting him away?
Yes and no. I
knew it was going to be tough.
I've learned from the best experience with, we call them kodos, like the older guys of they've been around for ages, and I learned that against Peter Graham. Like, don't ever.
Oh, for sure.
Fuck if I learned from my mistakes, and I knew I wanted to. I obviously tried to knock him out.
Yeah.
Fuck, I go out there to try and knock everyone out, and just didn't happen. But I wasn't going out. I was expecting to win, but I wasn't. I've learned my lesson.
Yeah, well, that's the same thing, bro, and that's how we were just talking the other day. How you were explaining with learning the lessons, like you took that loss, and the same way I learned with this fight. It was like I'm learning that at the same time, and I hit him, and then straight away I went straight to choke him, but I should have stepped back, kept popping him. But I know that straight away, straight after. But it's when you're in that moment. Of course,
but you go to what you know, and you go to what's the norm.
But it's just a matter of now in the next fight not doing the same thing. That's the learning process.
It's more just like doing it as it comes.
Yeah, exactly. And you didn't do the same thing after Peter Graham as well, so.
I did the field ball.
Oh no! Was the Dubai fight after that?
Yeah, I think but that.
So maybe that was one learning.
But I'm grateful for all my stunts, man. I've fucked up.
It was because
I know what it is.
That's how you learn.
I've learned,
100%.
But now to take back more from that fight, I think I learned a lot more, and I think I have a funny feeling that I probably won't go another 3 rounds for a little bit.
Yeah. Did you feel like you learned a lot in that fight?
Fucking off.
Yeah. You're always doing 3 rounds.
Well,
just getting the time.
I've never even really like done it, let alone you know what I mean. So I'm just fucking freestyling as I go.
Yeah.
And now I've been there in the fight, like actually in the fight and in front of the crowd, and it was sold out. Like it was
massive.
Like this thing was crazy. Like to ever think that, like I always think, you know, I want to fuck this. And when I get there, to me, it just feels normal. But when I sit back and look at it, you know, it's like fuck, like
100%.
The stadium was packed.
Yeah.
And then I had dramas with the walkout song. They were gonna scrap me from Celine Dion.
What?
I said, you can't fucking scrap me. Like I said, it's the most famous fucking song
because they said
in the world.
They said that you was having a joke. Well, that's what happened with Mariah Carey. They were going to scrap that.
Apparently people don't like they don't let people play slow songs.
Well, that's
I don't know, but
they were going to stop with fantasy.
I had a bit of a row over. I said no.
Don't believe that.
Like it's the fucking best song. Like if you wouldn't walk out to it, you know, and then once it played. It was
good. It was good.
Yeah, it was.
And then always finish with the shoey. Oh, my boy did you bad. Joe Rogan.
Bro.
Give him, show him.
Joe, bro. That was like...
But you know what I think?
You know when you go like to... You used to go under 18s. You know, you used to go under 18s and you like try and hook up with someone and they reject you. But like no one's really watching.
Think of
the whole fucking world was watching and he rejected me. The cunt. Bro, I was like, you know, those are...
Because in your head you played that and you knew it was going to... You're like, he's going to give me my shoe. And
mate, it wasn't going to how it went in the head.
This is going totally different.
Oh my gosh.
Panic mode,
What do I do?
Run the shoe, steal the shoe, steal it.
But it was like, it was a full rejection. Like, it was like going for a kiss to get full rejected. But I had it in front of the whole world. I had it in front of the whole world. And then it was like... I ain't giving. I was like, oh yeah.
But even better now when you win the title and then he takes off his shoe and hands it to you, and then you just full reject. Throw it straight in the crowd.
Take your undies off.
But bro, they're all doing like this is why you need like everyone thinks that now that you do the shoey, they offer me the shoey. I'm like, hell no, that's Tyson. He can keep that one. So I'm starting a new one, straight out of the cup. Rip the cup off the opponent. And then
that. No, I wouldn't even do that.
Straight out of the cup before the fight.
But that's not even bad. Like,
see, now the shoey, get it. Maybe a little bit of tinea, foot, mouth, whatever. But you're getting random people to spit in it.
Let me stand up
understand your friends, family, get your friends. I can even get the friends and family. But to just get random, you're 2 spits away from HIV.
Ah, fuck. A little bit of spit never hurt nobody. Me Barbie.
Oh, the Barbie.
Me Barbie.
Yeah, don't forget that.
I can hear it stingling.
So, it was really good having you at the Singapore fight, obviously. I forgot that was your little holiday. It's mad getting those guest fighter spots, but...
Oh, well, the only reason I said 100 was because you were on it.
Oh, well,
I wanted to be there.
Yeah. If I
would have been there anyway, but to fucking get it...
To get paid also.
For free? Yeah, fuck, why not?
100%. Well, I was supposed to go to Chicago, but that was only if I was in America, because they won't pay for Australia to America. I think
soon they will be.
Yeah.
Soon they will be.
They'll be up in some pay. I think they're going to have to do a performance institute in Australia.
They'll be caring about us over here soon. Very soon.
We'll have the Australian ranch going
soon. This phase 2. You know what time it is?
So the plan is I'm going to put out a ranch out here. Same thing. It's Cowboys, the Australian ranch. It's going to be a little bit harder to get all the guns.
I'll just be at the back.
But you know one thing, the craziest thing with...
Don't worry about the ranch. I got the Thugs Mansion coming along, baby.
Where?
Kingswood Duke.
Kingswood Apartments.
Yeah.
Bro, you know, like I don't look the opponent into the eyes, and I'm walking back and forth like in the cage, and beforehand, like just as soon as I look at the opponent,
look at his arms,
because I go like this. This is how I'm going. I'm walking back and forth. I'm pacing, and then I look at my opponent the last time just before we're about to touch hands. I make sure I see him, and I go, I tell my every reason why that he's not good enough to be in there with me. Like that's just what I do. And then when I'm going back, I look over for the first time, and I go, "This is a setup." That's Nagano if I've ever seen him.
Bro.
I was like, how did OSP just eat OSP? I looked at his legs, I go, they're the biggest damn legs that I've ever seen.
My man was big, bro. My man.
I have no idea how he made it to 93. I look over and I look at his legs and I go, too muscly. Too muscly, he's going to die out.
He was big.
I was like, where did he got out of nowhere.
He come over right in front of me, his big ass. I was like, fuck, he's got big legs, bro.
The groceries.
Bro. He must have been strong.
Well, he got my arm. I'm not going to say that he wasn't, but I think Latifi was stronger. Like I grabbed him and wasn't shocked by strength or anything.
No, see, for the next segment, I'm going to do a jiu-jitsu class for Tyson. Just teach him a couple things. You know what I mean? So next time...
The first one is how to get your arms when you're in full mount.
So next time, you know, if any situation pops up...
Be honest.
We're ready. We're prepared. You know what I mean? Tyson,
when you're
get your gear ready. I'll show you
when you're in full mount on Arlovsky, when he had your arms,
bro,
you were stuck. You were
Come
stuck.
on, bro.
You were like, is the ref going to stop this or something?
I was doing the odd... Stand us up!
He's not getting locked.
I was doing the odd... Stand us up! Stand us up! Nah.
These are locked down. He's practiced this.
Nah. Start doing those. Oh, you're a dog, can't let us up.
You're slack. Let's punch. Let's punch.
You're a drop now. You're a drop. No. But that should be ready now. That should be ready now.
We took L's everywhere that day. I remember you were like, Samoa versus Tonga just lost, so now you're going to win. So then everyone took L's.
Oh, no. Everyone.
Then I got home, took more L's. Phone's cut off because I've been gone for 3 months. Internet's down because we're moving to NBN. My door in my car, my driver's seat door doesn't open, so I got to get in the passenger seat. All those people that were laughing at me in Penrith couldn't get in my door. That's rude. Just that. I lost my fight already. I don't need to be taking those L's.
Wait, I need to grab this chopping board, bro. This is important.
For the meat?
This is important.
So, while Ty's gone, we'll take a quick moment to thank all of our sponsors. Lenovo, we got these beautiful PCs. Notice Ty's isn't even open because he doesn't use it. He uses it for Netflix and porn. So he just pretends he's doing something with it over here.
Shout out to Yoga.
Oh, here's your chopping board, bro.
Nah, I'm just about to hack into the data system.
The data system, he reckons. Shout out to Muscle Bros. A big thank you to Sporting News, AU, if you want to go check them out. They're the reason why we're able to do the episode straight away today. They've just come on board to help us out.
Alright, I'm back, ready for a yarn.
Tiger Muay Thai will be coming back. And all the classics, Reebok, Beats for sending us out those headphones.
Muscle Brothers, Muscle Lovers.
Actually, they got a new winter range coming out as well. Go check that out. It's looking real good. Oh man, Bali, Karma Kandara, thank you for having us. They are, what a beautiful spot. They got them everywhere. So if you want to go,
check them out. Bali,
Greece, South Africa, Thailand. You went to Karma as well, hey?
Thailand.
Beautiful spot. So, what's our big plans for phase 2 then? First of all, the podcast. The podcast is a big part.
Phase 2, okay. Gmail. Dickhead. Phase 2 says...
Even podcast-wise, if you know people who you want to see on the podcast, this was just a recap episode, but we're going to have guests straight back on. If you know them personally, even better, let us get in contact with them and hit us up. We're going to start infiltrating everything. We're going to be everywhere soon.
Yeah, we've been busy. Our job is to fight. You know what I mean. All this is just a bonus for us. This all just started off as us, having fun, and now it's people like it, so we're gonna keep doing it. But first of all, we're out. We got to focus on our fights. But we're back now, and we're gonna get busy. We got big things coming. It's phase 2.
We're gonna try and pump out as many as we can while we're here. So hopefully the plan is to get about 6 before we take off. And we're going to take the gear over to Thailand for Mark's.
We got big things coming. This upcoming camp, Team Juggernaut. We're gonna have cameras. We're gonna have podcasts. It's gonna be fun. Get with it.
Get with it or get lost.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna head back over after Thailand. I'm gonna go back to the States, get 1 or 2 more fights out before the end of the year. Then at the end, I think Dad's going to New Zealand, so I'm gonna go over to New Zealand, see him, and hopefully go train with the boys over there. They're actually on that, big things for them.
CKB.
Hangman,
Easy.
Israel, they're fighting this week.
Dan Hooker.
Man, I know they're gonna kill it. They're just absolute beasts, man. So
yeah, but Dan Hooker's always been like I remember
just
Dan
an animal.
about we met like 7 years ago something in Thailand, and he was just a gun. He was just.
Shelby was saying, he goes, even when you're drilling, he won't let you win at the drills.
Bruh.
Like
He's fucking good.
Has to win everything 100%.
And he's killing it.
Even the business, hey, he just started over his business over there.
Shout out to his gym.
He's
Don't know what it's called, but Dan Hooker's gym. Shout out to that. And CKB, all the boys at CKB.
I'm keen as
Big things are coming from this side of the world, you know,
Yeah.
and it's good. It's fucking phase 2.
But I've noticed that, like we spoke about this, but that's what, now that you've had your first year and got that thing out of the UFC, now this phase 2 is where I was at in the second year of my UFC as well. Like, you realise, okay, yeah, it's all fighting, but we still need to make sure that we're doing the things on the side. And
I've always, I just wanted to get to a point first. I can't.
Oh, for sure.
You can't if you got no voice.
100%.
So, I'm ready.
Now we're screaming everywhere.
I've fucking been screaming for years.
Just went against everything you just said, but that's it's good. It's a good one.
These things should be ready now.
Alright.
Trust me.
Camera crew, if you just want any ribs.
Take 2. Wait, let me test it before we go.
Because the last ones are raw. So.
You won't find better.
Is that the one?
You won't find better than that.
Now we're all gonna have to. Alright boys, jump in. We can do it quick.
Exhilarating.
Alright, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Angry guy, what do you
Fucking disrespect.
Extravagant.
That's more what I'm thinking.
So, we went in. Are you gonna steal one, Rob?
No.
Alright.
Doesn't he pull?
So we started the phase 2, the infiltration. Got on the paper already straight away. Got invited to help out the New South Wales team. That was good fun.
Shout out to the Blues.
Thank you for having us.
H and Drushko.
H is funny, cracks you up. He was going hard out with the sparring.
He's a man. And Drushko, I've been close with Drushko for a while. He always helped me out when I was at the Roosters, you know, if I was always getting in trouble. If I would get kicked out of the session because we used to have this other trainer. He's a funny cunt as well. He's a good bloke, but you know when it comes to like work, your training, he will go off at us. And Huss, he was a fucking good bloke, but me and him, as soon as we start training, me and him would always clash heads, and he'd go, "You fat cunt," he'd go, "Fucking run," and I'd say, "Don't fucking talk," and it'd be on. And then Driscoll he'd pull me aside and we'd go off, and he'd be like, "Fucking, just calm down, don't."
That's why everyone underestimates as well, like when they go, "Oh man, Ty's running so much," but you've been running for
like
I've
been running forever. It's just probably not forever.
There's been a couple breaks in there.
I've been a professional athlete since I was 16, 15, you know, but it's all in the mind no matter what. Even if I got to a point where I just didn't enjoy being there, so my mindset I wasn't right. Fuck, as soon as someone said run, I'd be like, fuck. But I used to have to go into the gym at like 4 o'clock every morning, 5 o'clock every morning and do extras, just like
fat camp,
you know what I mean? Like,
because it wasn't, they just don't want you at that weight. Hey, it doesn't matter how you're playing or anything, they just want you at that certain weight.
I understand, and possibly my attitude was a bit, but that's still me, you know, that's me.
Okay, well, see you at 4.
Yeah, fuck.
But that's one thing I think is where MMA will start will be the jump, and that's what the plan is for over here. When they start making it like those football camps, like not the, like I like being able to do my training on my schedule or whatever, but when it gets to where they're at, the professional athlete, like we are professional athletes, but they've got whole staffs behind them, they've got whole programs, everything's, like I think that's where the next jump will be for MMA. Actually, what's your calls for this weekend's fights, Stipe or DC? Just heard Max Holloway's out, devastated, disgusting. I hope he's alright, that's a concussion, but I was really pumped for that fight. But
shout out to the also Max Holloway.
Yeah, at least you'll be ready for the full Hawaii card then. Full poly Hawaii card.
What happened?
What? Just something, I heard concussion.
What do you mean? Like get knocked out on the week of the fight?
From a week before, so maybe inspiring beforehand, and then when he's had the weight cut or something, notice it got worse. Or speculation. That was a guess on my behalf. But
that old matey's fight is fucking pretty good too.
Ortega, yeah, very good.
Looks like a model, kind of like.
Yeah, he does.
With mad long hair and that.
The nice eyes. Fabio.
Looking like he's from Rio or something.
Khalil's fighting Saki. That'll be a good fight.
Oh, he is,
Yeah, good shout out to Khalil.
Yeah, shout out to Khalil. He's a mad con, I'm not cool.
Yeah. And who else was on that card?
Gokhan Saki, fuck, he's a
beast,
bro. He's a legend, bro. The K1 days, I used to love watching him, but same. Still...
I think just the
MMA.
I
don't know, I reckon Khalil might get him.
Yeah, just because of MMA.
Yeah,
that's the only
just
thing.
Mixing it up, eh?
It's the only thing that I thought as well.
Fuck, Gokhan Saki, bro, back in the day, I don't care, anyone says he was fucking... I used to love watching... I love them K1 days. Animal.
And
he's an animal, but... Still took him a while to put old mate the other fellow.
That was his last fight he had too, second round, and
I remember that because I always watch his because I know him. I want to watch his fight.
That Russian guy beated him before that as well. That Brazilian, that big Hulk.
Oh,
painted, yeah.
What weight's he?
Like heavyweight, my weight.
Is he fighting?
Yeah. I don't know where he's gone, but so. What's your plans then for next fights then? Just want to get injuries right.
Yeah, I got a couple moves to make before I sign for a fight. So right now I'm not really thinking about the fight. I've got other things to do. But I'm gonna start back training and get on this camp and keep ready. But once other things are ready, and then I'll want to jump straight back in. I want to fight. I want to fight the same a couple more times by the end of the year, you know what I mean? Try and get one in before Christmas, you know, get paid, fucking with the family, kick back.
Have Christmas
have a feed and that. As you know, 100%. Have a feed.
I think that's in Australia at the end of the year, isn't it? December.
I think there is some...
Adelaide, maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe we shouldn't chuck that out there because Pete always ends up calling the next day going, we haven't released it yet. You've got to take the episode down. So, shout out to Pete. But
Stewie, bro, that's my boy.
That's free advertising.
Shout out to Stewie.
So, what, by the end of the year, that's it. Oh, and the other fighter, Platinum Mike, he's over at Jackson's now as well. Mike Perry, he's fighting this weekend.
Oh, is that cunt? He's off his head, eh?
He's a loose unit.
Is he? What's wrong with him? Like, is he... No, like he says like he's I don't know, what's this thing called? He's like 2% black or something.
Yeah.
So he starts saying, Am I black? I'm black.
You just want to say the...
Yeah, am I allowed to say it?
If you have to ask, then...
Yeah, but I don't know, I'm from here.
Well, that's the thing, I would say it as well, but that's over here, but in America it's very...
Touchy.
Yeah, very touchy.
Well, he says it.
Cowboy pumps it.
He says it.
Yeah, well... Let's leave that up. We don't want on sporting news first.
Sporting news again?
maybe we'll throw it out there. Just we'll get a bit of a...
Yeah, fuck. Anyway. He's off his head.
Yeah, he's but this was the first camp that I got to use all of the coaches at Jackson's. Like, you know, I've been there for 4 camps, but this is the first camp where all of them, because they have so many people coming through, man.
Yeah.
And It was crazy. Like, you see why Greg Jackson and Wink and Brandon Gibson, when they come together, why they're geniuses. Little shit that you don't even think of.
Yeah.
But it's even staying at Cowboys Ranch. He gets all of them to come up there, and it's crazy there as well.
It is pretty crazy what you've got going down there, you know what I mean? Especially at Cowboys. He's very, like, you know, just from outside looking in, it's good, you know. He's very well respected between all you boys.
Well, the reason is, I think he does the most for fighters. Like, he goes, like, you know what, okay, we're coming up in MMA, he knows we're badasses, he knows it's going to be something, but we can't afford to do all the thing. He goes, come stay at my ranch, and you can use all the best coaches, he pays for all the coaches, pays for all your training, pays for anything there, and, like, how can...
What a legend.
Yeah.
No, he can't beat that.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I've got with Mark and have taken from Mark since he took me on.
And that's why, like, Cowboy doesn't let us pay for anything over there, but I'm like, well, let's do that in Australia, and that can be like the payback. Do you know what I mean? I want to do what he's done.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. You can do whatever, especially you've seen someone do it.
Yeah.
It looks fucking pretty sick from where I was watching it.
Just if the gun laws were a little bit more lenient over here, so we could go shooting outside.
I did see this one outfit you had on, but I don't know what.
Because I'm a cowboy now. You're not born.
Listen, you're not riding no horses around here, you know.
I will be. Don't worry about me. I'll pull up at your house on the horse.
You fuck like with a. I actually want to get a farm, mate.
I want a big pig, a horse, maybe an alpaca. Spit on you.
The next minute, I'll be coming in with an alpaca coat.
Jacket.
I'll be coming in with alpaca, like a beanie, slippers, and a coat.
All right, let's wrap that up. Let's
You want to get to these ribs?
Yeah, we're gonna eat through the. Just that was our little recap for you. We've got big plans for the podcast. So again, send us who you want to get on there. We're gonna have access to it. Send us a location when you have a factory for us to train at and set up the podcast.
Send us nudes. What?
That's all guys that listen to our podcast. You're going to get a bunch now.
The eggplant? The eggplant emoji?
It's been good to obviously be back in the area with you, and let's get to it. We got big things.
Western Sydney. Let's go. It's phase 2. Let's go.
It's a wrap.